In June 2019, the Canadian federal government approved the expansion of the Kinder Morgan Trans Mountain Pipeline. The new project will create a new pipeline system between the Alberta oil sands to the coast of British Columbia. The pipeline will help increase the flow capacity of oil to the coast from 300,000 barrels per day to 890,000 barrels per day. The construction of the pipeline will benefit people by creating new jobs. The construction will create 1,500 jobs in the short run, and once in operation, the pipeline will help create over 3,700 long-term skilled labor jobs. From an increase in output and access to the U.S. markets, the pipeline is expected to earn $46.7 billion in revenue in the first 20 years of its operation. Other external benefits of the pipeline include that the government has more revenue that can be used to provide more public social services to its citizens. There are different people and groups that value the pipeline differently. These groups include Aboriginal tribes, environmentalists, and social awareness groups that believe that the social cost of the pipeline outweigh the social benefits of the pipeline. The external costs of the pipeline include the prospect of an oil spill or accident, and this can harm local industries such as fishing, the environment, the biology of the environment and biodiversity, and different animals and wildlife. Oil spills are very difficult and costly to clean up. It can create an abatement cost so high that it might outweigh the total benefits of the pipeline. There isn't a lot of effective abatement technology available right now, and if pollution does occur from oil spills, it can cause irreversible damage to the environment and different industries. The environment and ambient quality can also be impacted by pollution. The contamination of water and land could kill plants, impacting the ecosystem biodiversity and harming animals that are endangered. The risk of an oil spill near the coast can impact the seafood and fishing industry, as it will poison and diminish fish stocks, impacting jobs of the fishermen. Also, other animals that rely on these fish for food supplies can be impacted. Aboriginal lands are impacted, as well as the risk of an oil spill could jeopardize the ambient quality of their ancestral lands, causing damage to the land and hurting their way of life and living. Endangered animals such as humpback whales and seals are impacted by oil spills near the coast because of their breeding grounds, which are situated in coves along the coast of British Columbia. This can impact their abilities to reproduce, hence impacting the total population of these endangered species. To achieve an efficient outcome, Kinder Morgan to negotiate with the different parties affected, even if there are marginal external costs, to reach an efficient solution that will make everyone satisfied. The parties affected can pay Kinder Morgan the amount greater than the foregone profit of not building a pipeline. This can help the parties preserve the environment and ambient quality, and the firms don't lose money from not building the pipeline. If the firm agrees to not build the pipelines, it also stops the creation of many potential skilled labor jobs. The government also loses because it has forgone the potential revenue from selling more oil to the U.S. and increase of capacity of oil. Firms can in turn pay the affected parties for the chance of an oil spill to happen, and they should pay them greater than the associated marginal social benefit of maintaining a cleaner environment. That means that now that firms are able to pollute while the parties associated are satisfied because they're being paid more than the benefits associated with keeping the environment clean. The government could use several strategies to create an efficient solution. It could help internalize the externality of an oil spill through a carbon tax, Pigovian tax or a Pigovian subsidy. The government can offer a Pigovian subsidy so that the pipeline firms can have an incentive to invest in abatement technology. This means that in the case of an oil spill, they'll have effective and efficient technology to minimize the damages of this pollution. The carbon tax and Pigovian tax internalizes the abatement cost through the firm or consumers. This helps increase the quantity supplied and increases the cost of oil to oil efficient. The government can also implement a technology-based standard. The standard will ensure that all oil pipeline firms will adopt abatement technology to meet an efficient standard. This could be a problem meeting efficient allocation because each firm has a different marginal abatement cost. Hence, some firms will not achieve efficient allocation of resources and everyone has different abatement costs. The government can also implement a performance-based standard, which is more efficient than a technology-based standard, because each firm is allowed to choose and adopt the abatement technology that will help them meet efficient allocation of resources, because each firm has different abatement cost.